if the Jets take him at 10, would I be upset? I couldn't be. There's no way. So number 17 right here, Phil. Let's see what he fills. Okay. So obviously, because of this motion, guys are going to start to switch gaps. The defense shifts a little bit. So he kind of follows the motion. Now probably has the B gap, motion switch over, or the gap switch over here. Can't be sure exactly. But they run a mid zone. Dean sees the steps of the offensive lineman, sees all the zone steps, flows with the zone. Now, with his eyes in the backfield, what does he see? Obviously, the running back's not cutting outside. There's a hard edge set by one Mr. Trayvon Walker, who we'll get to very, very shortly. There's, even though he gets kind of tossed right there, still a very hard edge where the running back's not going to be able to cut outside. Dean is reading all this, sees the hole the running back is cutting through, triggers, drops his shoulder, pops him. Running back obviously, falls to the ground. So, and you can see some of the movement skills for him to get lateral, boom, plant, and explode. Like he's a blur right there. And that's just a lateral burst. We're not talking about full speed acceleration, that type of stuff yet, which you'll see. Some of it's wild. The dude is an amazing athlete. That is for sure. Dean open field right here over to center, number 17. So this is where you're just seeing some speed, and this is why I put that in there. So he's following the flow of that sifter. Follows the flow of the sifter. They run an end around. He sees the end around, obviously, now, and he's shuffling to both guard the inside because there's nobody there and play the outside. He's kind of in a crappy position right here because he's assuming this guy is blocked. So he has to play a lot of space, a lot. Running back commits to outside, kind of slows up, boom, accelerates, and then Dean accelerates, and he just gets him out, but still, like the angle he has to take to avoid Dean is why he runs out. Like, oh, well, he didn't make the tackle, whatever, but he made him widen out so much because of how fast he is. And you're going to, again, just focus on the speed he has. Like, he's definitely a fast dude. So it's nice. I think a lot of this is gloating over him, to be completely honest. So that's a positive. Everybody thinks I hate everybody, but I'm just going to be honest. And Dean is one of the prospects I really, really like. So right here over the tight end, see what he's doing here. Again, setting the edge for a guy who people think he's light and can't handle it. You have a tight zone split where you have that, obviously that blocker in motion, the sifter, to come in and kick him out to allow the running back to cut back if he needs to. And I'm going to say he needs to at this point based on how the defense in the front dominated Kentucky. But you have Dean who comes into the block, lowers his hips, explodes up and through it, hand placement, good, tight hands, good, rolls his hips up. What does he do now? Now he pillars him. The left arm driving off the instep of the right foot, stacks him with a pillar, cleaning up that inside half to be able to play him if he crosses his face vertically in the gap inside of Dean. And then if he goes outside, guess what he's going to do? He's going to push off of that like he does, drop his weight, drive off the right instep, and get in on tackle. Like, that's not an easy thing to do, to just take on a running back head on like that and completely stonewall him, and then transition his hands directly into a pillar, bang, pillar, switch. Like, that is so freaking fluid, man. Like, I don't get, at a certain point, you have to, excuse my French, you can't give a shit about the positional value stuff. If he's a good football player and he's going to dominate next to CJ Mosley, we can't take him at 10. We can't, if and obviously you're never going to just assume that anybody's going to be these players, but like if not different body types, I get all that stuff. I'm not making a 1-for-1 comparison, but if you think, if the Saleh and the coaching staff think this guy could be, their Warner, like obviously again, different body type, different player, but let's keep watching. Like I just screwed up okay. Dean eyes. Right here. See what he does. So you just like his ability to read. Sorry, I got I don't know. So he's keying on the backfield. He's seeing the fake toss. Obviously a run action in the backfield from the offensive line with the puller, fake toss. Okay, now he sees a quarterback keep the ball. Now he's checking his targets or any threats around him as he drops into a hook. Nothing around him. What is he going to do now? There's nothing to match. Eyes go back to the quarterback. What's happening? Quarterback, oh shit. He's throwing the ball to the running back. What is he going to do now? Boom, trigger. Get there. Triggers, good angle. Don't be too aggressive. Good angle. Is not over pursuing. Once the running back commits to the outside, he changes his angle again, accelerates, makes a tackle. Let's watch again. Just the eyes here. Damn. All right. Dean, drop eyes tackle. Okay. Obviously, sugar in that A gap. Again, just the little things. Drops back into a hook zone. Yeah, it looks like it's not man. Hold on, it could be man. He drops into a hook or a hole, and his eyes as he drops back to, I don't know if it's a passing strength, but to his left, sees the crosser, matches the crosser. And again, he's not going to dive right down towards him where he is. He's going. He's matching to where he's going. Great. And I got to drink some of this coffee. I don't know what's going on. But matches that, but doesn't carry it. Where does eyes go now? What is the quarterback doing? Is he going to throw that ball? Okay, if he's going to throw it, I'm going to match it. I'm going to get the payday. I'm going to rally, make the tackle, whatever it may be. Obviously, depending on how quickly he gets there. Eyes on the quarterback scrambling. Drop, instep, explode to the quarterback. Close that ground. Obviously, regain your balance. Get square. Break down. Dive through him. Wrap him up. Like another good play. Next, 6. Zone drop. Okay. Oops, sorry. He is right here. Play it first. Take a sip. So now, dropping into what looks like an invert 2. Invert 2. And he has hook to curl. 2. Hook to curl. Deep half. Right. He send 5. So it's like an invert 2 fire zone kind of. So he opens up to the passing strength on his side of the field in that hook to curl, is reading the back, is keying the backfield. Ball's not handed off. Okay. Where does eyes go? He doesn't just spot drop and not find anybody. That's a problem because what's happening behind you? You're playing blind. You're just following the quarterback's eyes. Good quarterbacks manipulate you with their eyes. So now what does he find? The nearest threat, the curl, match it. Good eyes. Doesn't bite on that run fake. You have a lot of linebackers who will bite on that really, really hard. And then there's guys who get behind them and they're screwed. And even if they don't do that, after they see this, now they're just dropping into, dropping blind. He immediately finds a threat and matches it. Really nice. Really nice. Dean tackle. And that could be based on system too. If the coach wants them to spot drop, they're spot dropping. But it's nice to see the ability that he can actually match guys and find guys. So right here, 17, obviously. At this point, you know that. So now we have another tight inside zone split. Blocker coming across, obviously for a cutback opportunity. He flows with the offensive line, steps down, is patient, and you could see him playing both sides of it. Like he's the backside on this run, and he sees a massive gap. Like he steps down, but he also sees this, and you can't guarantee the running back's not going to cut through there. So he stays square to the line of scrimmage, allowing him to burst through that if he sees the running back flash through that gap. Nope, running back is obviously committing to his right side, the left side of the offensive line. You're going to see him get caught by the hand a little bit, and it makes him off balance, but he still is able to run his feet, cross his helmet, wrap up, and drive his legs. Like, good tackle. Even for him being off balance, he's still able to find the running back. And you can see he adjusts a little bit. Like, he adjusts his angle, cross, wrap up, drive the legs, drive the legs, drive the legs, drive the legs. Like, good tackle. Very good tackle. Watch again. Effort, always important. Watch guys, you don't see effort in college. What are they doing when they get a $15 million a year contract? You need to see effort right here. Again, get off that block, get into the play. They're running the tight end screen. Obviously, the running back swinging. Hopefully,